now we're in round 4. I just finished race 1. I just got my bike back up and running because I had a problem in the first round and second round. So we just had the engine built. So basically my results were up and down. And alhamdulillah, I just finished, I got the 2nd place. And hopefully for the race 2, I'm going to try to push it a bit more, but at the same time to save my tires. Because it's a long race, it's about 14 laps. But alhamdulillah, hopefully we'll do good. Now for race number 2, I have to change my strategy because first of all my launch is a bit slow, so I need to launch so I can close the gap between the first 2 riders and try to stay on their tail, and hopefully I don't do any many mistakes and complete the race and hopefully get the first.
Right, good. Fahad, tell us a little bit about your strategy for the rest of the season.
Like I said in the beginning, my strategy for the rest of the season, not to blow my engine again. So I want to push it, but I don't want to push it too much because, as you know, we don't get much support in this sport, so it's all out of our pocket money. So it's a bit expensive if I blow my engine. So I don't want to be out of the season, and I love racing, so I just want to. I'll push it, but not that much.
All right. Okay, thank you very much, Fahad. And we wish you all the best in the rest of the race and rest of the season.
Thank you, Bike Nation. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. Well, we've been racing as West Bay Racing for 6 years. We raced mainly in Qatar for 5 years, and I relocated here in 2017, and now in the Dubai Sportbike Championship. So this is my 3rd round of the season. We're getting better. It's I'm racing in 600s. I used to race in 1000s in Qatar, and I'm a little bit big for the 600 series. But learning to ride 600 requires a different style. It requires getting on the power earlier. So I'm learning to adapt to ride 600 bike. The MV Agusta's, it's a good 600, but the one I've got is pretty standard. It's a standard bike, and that's really the main strategy for the season. Get used to the different configurations of circuit here. Learn the Dubai tracks. Improve the bike, put some more trick race parts on it. Mainly the front suspension. It's got a standard front suspension, and me being a big guy, it's that's a problem because I bottom out. The compression in the front suspension isn't enough, and I often bottom out in the front in the bottom of the fast straights, and that causes problems. So a new suspension on the front would help. And again, just learning to ride 600s, getting on the power that little bit earlier, and keeping up with the fast guys. So that's the plan. Well, we got 3rd place in the 600s today, which was my best position of the season. So very pleased with that. There's a bit more to come. Mahmoud and myself used to race like for like in Qatar, and I think getting the bike right and with some more practice here, I can get on the back of Mahmoud, and that's really the target,
Okay, that's good. All right. What about the rest of the season?
The rest of the season, well, we got 3 rounds left. Just continue fitness and some more track days and get the track time in, really. There's things to be done on the bike, but also there's no substitution in terms of speed for track time and putting in that effort in the gym and on the track as well. So that's really the plan.
Alright, that's good. Ian, tell us about the sponsorship of this sport here in the UAE and throughout your career. What are the challenges that you face in terms of sponsorship? Is it good? Is it bad? Tell us a little bit about it.
I think the problems with sponsorship in this and all sports at the moment is particularly in the Middle East is the drop in oil prices. That's had the obvious result of tightening liquidity across all businesses, industries, and sports, of course. So Sponsorship is tight. We're lucky to be supported by Saracen Community Initiative and have been for 3 years. You know, we continue to do what we can to raise the profile of the sport and our sponsors, and that's what I think you know, teams have to realise, is that sponsorship is a business relationship. You're there to bring benefit to your sponsors. No one gives money away for no reason or support, and you have to realise that investment by a sponsor requires some effort and results in return, and really that's what we've always done in terms of focusing on our sponsors and suppliers. Many of our sponsors are in fact suppliers, and you know, we get little bits of discount here and some free labour maybe, and it all helps. So, but again, you need to be advertising your sponsors on your team shirts and on your website and on your Facebook page, and that's an important part of delivering something back to the sponsors, you know.
Yeah. All right, great. Thank you very much, Ian, for your time with us.
Pleasure.
And we wish you all the best in the rest of the race and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Hi Lara, how are you?
All right, thank you.
Well done for the first race.
Thank you.
I would like to know more about how did it go, what happened, you got an award, what was the trophy about, and what's the strategy for next race?
Well, first of all, the trophy was for the Rookie Cup. I got a second position, and so this is my second race in the Rookie Cup, and I've got the Ducati 848. We're working slowly on the Ducati as well. It's definitely one of the best bikes I've ridden on the track for sure. A lot of fun. I still have to work on my fitness. The bike is good. I have to work on my fitness, and I have to learn a lot more on the track as well, and that's why I'm here. It's a very good track, it's a very good atmosphere, very good people, and everybody helps each other out a little as well, which is nice. For my second race, I'm just going to try and be more consistent, and I'm going to work on my braking points at the end of the straight and the second corner after the straight, and also try and finish in one piece as well. Without my tongue hanging out too much, because it gets tiring, but it's great fun, and everybody can do this, and that's what's good fun about it. There's nothing special about it. Just get down and come and compete if you can, for sure.
Yeah. All right, how is your Ducati doing?
Very good. The Ducati is out of this world, honestly. In comparison, I've got a lot of growing to do, but the Ducati is spot on with everything. A very easy bike to ride, amazing in the corners, very good brakes, and especially, you know, on the power, you can grab a handful of it, and you know exactly where it's going to go. It's an amazing bike to ride. It's a lot easier, not because I love them so much, but it's a lot easier to ride especially on the short tracks like we're riding today on the club circuit. It's a great bike to ride. You feel everything. The chassis is nice. And it sounds good as well.
Yeah.
It sounds really good. And you know, that's part of the experience as well. You want something that you're proud of, and that that sounds good and that feels good. So I'm very proud of it. It's great.
Cool. All the best, Lara, and we'll see you after race 2.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Hi everyone, my name is Yuri Jonkind. I'm from the Netherlands. We're in Dubai for 7 years, and I started this season with the Supersport Championship in Dubai. 600cc class. I'm a rookie, and I'm really enjoying this season. I've done almost all the races. I've missed one due to work. All of the other races have been good fun. There's a nice camaraderie, team sport. Although you are riding alone, right? There's a lot of help and a lot of coaching and a lot of support from people. So a lot of enthusiasm. This race went really well. I was first in the rookie class, which is always nice. Okay. So my strategy for the next race, which is in like 20 minutes, is to start really well. Just get ahead of a few people and stay ahead of them. It's more difficult to overtake as soon as you're on the circuit than at the start. So I'm a focused starter, so to say. Let's see how it goes. At the end, it's for fun.
Great. Thank you very much, Yuri.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best in the coming race and the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Alright, so we have Mahmoud again. Mahmoud, tell us about today's race.
Hi everyone.
Actually, it was a little bit tough. I mean, the competition was not very tough, just a little bit. But our problem, it was the heat. Today, suddenly the weather has changed and it was really hot. The track was between 55 to 60 degrees, I think. And our problem is that the rear traction got a little bit down and the rear was sliding a little bit more. So for the lap times we were consistent, but we couldn't push, you know, where we wanted to be. But still, I have a very nice fight with Nasser. We exchanged positions so many times, and then I think after maybe 4 or 5 laps I managed to overtake him on the last corner, and I just tried to focus. The race on this track is quite long, about 14 laps. And in this heat you start feeling a little bit tired. Maybe after 10 to 12 laps you start feeling a bit tired. We are on the club circuit, so it's short but it's very physical, so you cannot rest too much. But you know, thankfully we did very well and we finished in first position. I think for race 2 now, hopefully it will be colder a little bit, it will be cooler, so that will help the tires. I think we ran also a little bit too much fuel for the first race, so now we can benefit to put a little bit less fuel, and I think we will play a little bit with the tire pressures to get a little bit less spin, you know, from the rear. So hopefully if we can get a little bit faster time, and we will try to win again. I know it will be tough, you know, the guys are quick. But hopefully if we can get 2 wins for today, it will be a perfect day for us. Yes.
All the best, Mahmoud.
Thank you.
And we'll see you after race 2.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mahmoud.
Ciao.
Would you like to take off the helmet?
Just wave.
ناصر مبروك الفوز. احكي لنا شوي عن الريس اليوم.
والله الريس تمام شوي، التارمك كان حار. بس زين الحمد لله.
ألف مبروك.
الله يخليك. بس حلو كان.
الريس
And to present the first place trophy of our category of Mr. Faisal Al-Salawi, the general manager of Dubai Autodrome, to present the first place trophy to the winning driver in the 1000cc category. And now we move on to the 600 category. I will bring them up in reverse order. In third position, please welcome Ian Round. In second position, please welcome Fahad Al-Ghamali. And to the top of the podium, please give it up for Mahmoud Tahir. And once again, we'd like to invite Mr. Faisal to present the trophies to the 600 podium finishers, with the third place trophy going to Ian Mound. Thank you very much. And the second place trophy to Fahad Al-Ghamali. Of course, last but certainly not least, the first place trophy to Mahmoud Tahir. And once again, I'd like the general manager of Dubai Autodrome to present the trophies, the second place trophy to Laura Pepler. And we'd like to invite back once again to present the first place trophy to Yuri Donkin.